Welcome to the first episode of Bare Basics. This is Taurus, and essentially what these specific videos are going to be shortened videos to give you guys the bare basics of whatever topic we're discussing. So today we're going to be discussing how to draw Fibonacci retracements using my 5-step process in under 5 minutes. And if you want the full-length video that goes further into detail as to how I do this and why I do it, that's going to be up in the right. So you can click that and watch it after this video to further your understanding. So let's get right into it. The first thing I like to do when I'm drawing my fibs is I like to identify known highs and known lows. I don't like to go specifically one way and look for pullbacks or one way and look for resistances, just because I think that a key level can be respected in both regards when it relates to a fib. So first we're going to go, most people would go from here up here and then look for a pullback, but I like to keep it a little bit more relevant and recent to the trade. So what we're going to do is we're going to start up here. This is the known high. We're going to pull it down to the known low. And the reason why we can treat this down here as a known low is because we have enough candles confirming this reversal to justify it as a known low. Okay, so that's the first step, is identify your known high and your known low. Keynote on the time frame really quickly. When you're talking about fibs, we're looking at the 4-hour here. I would not go below 1 hour, and I would not go longer than a day. Those are just generally the time frames that work best with fibs. So the second thing you're going to want to do, just like I just did, is you want to draw from left to right. That's very simple. Just draw from left to right and make sure all the numbers are looking the right way and all of that stuff. Then once you draw it, the next thing that I'm going to do is you want to find your key levels. So what I do is I like to declutter this because this can be a lot of lines and it just gets messy, right? So basically what I do is I'm going to look for 3 key levels to keep, and then the rest are going to go. And these key levels are specific and personalized to each individual stock. I don't just use, a one-size-fits-all basket of like the 61.8 fib, the 38.2, or whatever it is. It depends on what the stock itself is respecting. So let's go through and look at this real quick. The ones that I like are the 23.6 because there's some nice consolidation there. I like the 38.2 as well, and then I like the 61.8. So we're just going to keep those. We're going to get rid of the 0.5 and the 0.786. Okay? Once you do that, then you can use these key levels to identify your load zones and the overall price target and trade that you want to take. One thing I'm going to do, and I advise you also to do as well, is you can feel free to add in your support and resistances if you like. So like I see this, and this is going to help me build a load zone down here, as well as up here. I like this one, and it's going to help me build a load zone right here. So I'm going to use those two as manual supports to help build load zones. Then, once you do that, you can go ahead and build out your load zone. Let me get the rectangle very quickly. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to use this as one load zone, and I'm going to use this as another load zone. And the key with the load zones is you want to see them enter the load zone and then bounce and confirm back out of the load zone. That is where you want to buy. So now that we have this, the last step is to look at your arrows or use arrows to define your price targets. Okay, so if you're taking this trade, I'm just going to respect it as if you're taking this trade. This would be your first price target. Okay, so it would be right at this fib. Okay, so this is invalidated if you're using this load zone because this is going to essentially trade at a loss. So if you're using that load zone, then you want to use these two. So essentially in this trade, if you use this load zone, this is price target 1, scale out 1, scale out 2, scale out 3, hold runner. And then if you're using this load zone, it is scale out 1, scale out 2, hold runner. Okay? Now all we're going to do is we're just going to watch this play out and see what happens. All right, I'll stop it there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to pull this aside here. We're running a little bit over time, but that's okay. As you can see, we have one successful trade using this load zone because it comes in, bounces, and then confirms. So that's one trade where you can take scale out here, hold runner, it didn't get above, okay? Then second trade would have occurred right around here for that. And then the final trade would have been perfectly in this load zone, and that was the one that exploded. So as you can see, fibs can be a super accurate tool, and it's definitely something that I would recommend that you have in your arsenal when you're trading. So thank you for watching this video. Like I said, if you like to go deeper into this and have a much better, fuller, and more example-driven education on the matter, you can check out my Fibonacci retracement video that's in my bio as well as my channel, and I also linked it in the beginning of this video. So check that out. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.